Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks, few weeks, maybe a couple months since we worked on this last, but today I'm taking those engine mounts that I cut out of the frame. We're going to bolt them up onto the engine so that we can put the engine back in the car and trim those mounts to fit in the new location. I've already got the driver's side bolted up, and we're going to do the passenger side. Place the engine back in the car. You can see where I cut those out, right in this area, and they're going to need to be relocated back here. I think it was about 9 inches in rearward. So that's what I hope to accomplish today. Let's see how far we get. Almost in there. I'll tell you what, I've not been looking forward to doing this for some time. That's probably why it's not done yet. Well, the passenger side came along pretty good. I don't know if you can see my marks there, here and here, where I wanted that mount to go, those two edges. We're really close, and I don't know if you can see that bolt right here that's hitting the firewall. If I take that out, it'll go on back far enough, and then we'll just pound that firewall in. So what I'm going to do now is take that mount out, because it's kind of twisted down. It needs to twist up this way a little bit, and I'm going to take that out and trim it so that it can rotate up. That way when the engine comes out, it can drop straight into those channels where that bolt is. Don't see that you can see that angle from in the video, but anyway, that's what's got to happen. So I'm happy so far. I ended up cutting that mount in half. You can see here I cut it off and got that piece fit in there. That's the front of the passenger side. I'm going to do the same thing, or I'll trim the rear of the passenger side to fit back here, and I'll get those tacked in and move around to the other side. So couldn't keep those the same because the way that cross member is, I would have had to remove all that anyway. So that's where we are. Just keep working forward. I don't know how long it's taken me, so now I'm just rambling off saying nonsense. So how about I just get back to work? Let's do that. Well, that took a while. So getting that all lined up, I'm going to tack that in place on that front mount there. And what takes so long is making sure when we get to the driver's side that we have clearance for that steering shaft going in behind that power steering pump and next exhaust manifold. And this driver's side's still got to come up a little bit because this engine's not level. But I'm going to tack that in place on the passenger side, and if it's not right, I guess I'll be cutting it out, but hopefully we can tack it in and it'll stay there and we can finish with it later. Okay, man, it's taking forever. This is a very slow process. I've got the engine balanced out as best I can get it. I've got this the driver's side front mount laying in place. I'm getting ready to tack it in, and I think it's in there pretty straight. Drivetrain, that is, centered, going to front to back. Well, I shouldn't say center, but parallel to the frames, because it is still offset a little bit. I don't think you can see it in the video, but it's offset to the passenger side. About 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So let's get that driver's side mount tacked in. we're going to stop there for today. We got the front mount, or the front part of each mount, tacked in. Got the engine hoist out of the way. There's the other one, and I've got the ratchet strap. I don't know if you can see that. The ratchet strap up under there holding the transmission up. So we're going to roll that back out of the way, and that's where it'll sit until next time. Thanks for watching, guys.